Tough finish to that game. Just how has it been trying to put that one behind you as you guys kind of move forward?
It's always rough, especially at a program as high caliber as ours. Took a loss last week. I mean, it happens to the best teams, and we're just ready to bounce back from it.
I know a big focus for you guys was eliminating the big plays, and they had a couple scrambled drill type plays in that game. What'd you notice on a couple of those plays where they got to 70, 80 yards, especially that one in the third quarter seemed like a backbreaker?
Just like you said, scramble plays. The receivers get behind us, and we watch the film. We're going to work on correcting that this week.
The final play, I know you were so close, you're right there. What'd you see on the final touchdown pass, and what kind of went wrong on that play?
I mean, it was just a great play by them. So.
How do you guys try to bounce back? I mean, obviously you've been in this situation before. Where losses don't happen a lot here, but they do happen. And
right.
What's the key to bouncing back for you guys?
Just going back to the fundamentals, working on the little things at practice, on and off the field. Take care of the little things, take care of the main things, and just get ready to go out there and play this game on Saturday.
When you look at Idaho State, I know obviously they throw the ball a lot and stuff like that. What's kind of your initial opinions of them?
They're a good team. They're going to come in here. It's going to be a big game for them, and we're just going to take this week like every other week and just work on us.
To help put the focus back on the fact that you said whoever you play, that team's going to be wanting to go for Boise State. I mean, does that help put the focus on it? The fact that teams are going to try to come at you no matter what.
Yeah, definitely. That's every week, no matter who it is. And I mean, we're Boise State, and we have a target on our back every single week, so we have to work like that. And that's what we're going to get after today.
When you see Washington State and some of these Kansas, some of these FBS teams lose to these FCS teams in the first week, does that do anything to make you realize, hey, that this, even though they are FCS, they can come up and get you if you don't play your best?
Yeah, that's any team, but we just have to work on ourselves, like I said prior, and just do what we do, and we'll be ready.
I know you said it was rough moving past that, but then you guys get to the airport, you get stuck for another 4 or 5 hours, and you don't get back till 6 a.m. I mean, what was that part of it like, and did that make it any tougher? You just wanted to get home and you couldn't?
Yeah, of course, everybody wanted to get home, but I mean, things happened, and we got stuck on the plane for a couple hours. I'd rather it happen there while we're still on the ground than something happen in the air.
For
so
sure.
We got home safe, and now we're back to work.
So at practice on Sunday, what was kind of the mood? Were guys, down or fired up to move past it, or what was kind of the mood of practice on Sunday night?
Guys were a little bit down, but that comes with every loss. Coach really talked about looking past it and getting on it next week and our next opponent, and throughout the practice we were able to do that.
Is that, as you as a leader of this defense, is that something you got to do too? Try to fire these guys up and not let the loss last week kind of linger going into this week?
Yeah, definitely. I think the program we have here, though, it's a great culture, and we don't let things like that happen.
Having a loss like that, how eager are you guys to get back right on the field for a game?
Definitely super eager, yeah. We're trying to get back out there and prove to everybody that we still are Boise State and that we still know how to handle business.
Dante had 2 interceptions this past weekend, tied you now.
Yeah.
Any talk between him and you, or him and you about that record, or any trash talk, so to speak?
No, we didn't talk about the record. I mean, he played a good game. I told him good game, congratulating him on his interceptions, and I know he would have did the same for me.
What did you think of Mercy's game on Saturday? What did you think of his performance and what he brings to you guys?
I thought Mercy played well. He played phenomenal. He was making plays out there, pass breakups and tackles and things like that, and that's what we need.
I know the rush defense, you guys were so good for a game and a half. Then in the fourth quarter there, when you guys needed to make a couple key stops against the run, you couldn't do it. Was that? I know you're a safety, you're more focused on the pass, but is that disappointing that the run defense had been so good the first game and a half, and there in the third, fourth quarter, they got a couple big plays against the run?
I mean, they know what they need to work on up front. It's not my position to tell them what they're doing wrong or anything like that. They'll get taken care of. They have a great coach, and we'll get back after it.
Going back maybe to the Mountain West Championship in Arizona, Washington, and then BYU, it seems like you guys have been able to put together some good early starts defensively, but maybe later in the game teams kind of come back a little bit on you. What can you guys do to fix that? Is that noticeable for you guys?
Yeah, definitely it is. I mean, it has a lot to do with other factors as well, and we're just going to get back to work on it, work on ourselves position-wise and as a defense, and we'll just continue to get better.
You mentioned it is something that's pretty noticeable, but I mean, how do you guys talk? Do you talk about it? Do you focus on it, or is that just kind of inherent inside of you?
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that we have to know that's been going on. I mean, I don't know exactly what drill you can set up to fix that. We just have to fix our mindset going into the fourth quarter, knowing that the game is almost over and we need to play stronger than we have before.
Is that playing in that atmosphere, and is that going to help you guys later in the season? I mean, you go to Virginia next week, which is going to be tough. You have Utah State, Colorado State, some tough road games. Can you take something from that game moving forward, even though you lost, just the atmosphere and how you handled it and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, playing in atmospheres like that, it's never easy to win on the road. So we know when we travel to these future games that we're going to have to play the fourth quarter strong, and that's what we'll be looking at.